Good Sunday, everyone. I'm so happy to be here together with all of you. There is a lot of people coming into the room already. So I'm gonna just find a couple of co-hosts here. So let me just find them first. There we have Tadia. I got you. Okay, that's cool. Now it's 3 minutes past, and I like to be on time. So those who are coming after, they are coming after. Very simple. I am Tommy Amarin Brikkeng. That's my name, and I'm from Norway. For those who don't know that, I'm living in Thailand, and I have been in the crypto field for the last 8 years. And I am so excited to be inside of L7 DEX. Today, we are not going to have a presentation of L7 DEX. We're going to talk about two major subjects, and that is the liquidity pool. And I have a very good friend. We became friends through L7 DEX. So here you see things are really happening, and friendship normally lasts longer than anything else. So I'm happy to also introduce, first of all, Tadia, who is making the co-host here and will take care of the chat and answer as good as he can. But I encourage everyone make questions only regarding the liquidity pool and the NFTs now, because now we are on really fire before 17th of November. The second person that I know is going to have some great knowledge sharing here. That's my friend Sander, Cryptonomics. So I know that there is a lot of people also who have been missing him in some meetings and presentations. But here we are, and we have spoken yesterday about what we are going to talk about today. And we really need to have the focus on this part right now, because things are really happening in a very quick way. I know that there is a lot of, it's not only to me, a lot of people here are getting a lot of requests how to enter, how to get the NFTs, how is the liquidity pool working, what is the benefits of that. The first thing we are going to talk about is what I have been waiting for, and I know that many have been waiting for it. But we have spoken yesterday, like I said, and I said we have to speak a little bit in a way so people understand everything that we are talking about, because it's very easy for us who have been in the crypto field to forget that there is a lot of people who have no knowledge or a little knowledge about crypto. And when it comes to L7 DEX also, it's a high speed in what is happening, but we are very happy for it. So just hold on with both of your hands, because things are not waiting for anyone here, but jump on. If you are already inside, make sure that you're bringing more and more people inside before 17 now, if they are going to build a sustainable business. And I'm gonna let my good friend Sander, I guess you are here and ready to talk about the first part that we are going to share the knowledge about, and especially for what it comes to L7 DEX. So Sander, I know that you have been waiting for this, and I know that you are ready to give your knowledge and share your knowledge to the people who are sitting here. And for those who are wondering, yes, we are recording this, and we will put it on the groups, and we will put it on the YouTube after. So Sander, are you here now?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
There you are. You have a little bit more hair than me, but that is okay.
Hi, I'm really grateful to be on this call. And like you said, Tommy, we had a conversation yesterday, and we spoke a little bit about this liquidity pool, because I don't actually believe that people see the whole potential and what it means. But first of all, thank you for the great introduction, Tommy. And you also, and Tadia, I have a lot of respect for you guys. You are knowledgeable within the crypto space, and you also are really good at following up your team and staying on top of knowledge around more than L7X, but around crypto. So it's really, I'm really happy to getting to know you also, Tommy, because you have been of great value to me in this period, launching L7X. And that is what is happening now. A lot of people here has maybe been into other projects, and where they speak a lot about, we are going to launch something in the future, we're going to build a huge platform, we are going to use your money and put it to work to make a huge business. And very often that is something that comes out disappointing, because a lot of factors come in here. But what I do, I have been in the crypto space for almost 12 years now. I bought my first crypto back in 2012. I bought Bitcoins because I saw the potential of having a decentralized asset that we people could participate and also own, and with this blockchain security. So I really fell in love, but I sold out too early. So through the last 10 years, I've done a lot of different crypto projects, trading, and trading actually was the thing that gave me the insight into crypto and the crypto market, what happens, and how will a business survive, and what it takes to be a business, and what it takes to be listed on all these different exchanges. And that breaks down to why we sit here with L7X today, because with my insight, it's really easy to see a big project when you see it coming. And L7X is built up on a group of people that has done this in the market many times before. One of the investors, we spoke about it, actually has taken 200 crypto companies up in the last bull run. That's quite something. And he also have a lot of data on how not to do it in the crypto space. Just that alone is very significant for our business. So when I do research on a business and I decide to invest, it's all this with the people behind the company and what they have done before. So comprehend this, people. This is a really legit business, and we are now at the launch of this business. And this liquidity pool, it's the thing that's going to set it all off, because it's really something. We are going to speak about the NFTs at the last of this call, but I just want to speak a little bit about this liquidity pool, because what the company is doing now is building the value and the demand for our LSD. So that means when we put money into this liquidity pools, the asset will grow, and the more liquidity, the more customers and more businesses you will attract to come to this platform to do trading. It's all about the liquidity. So if we see this, when we have like $100 million in liquidity, the token will be worth maybe the double. When you have $1 billion in liquidity, it will be worth $300 or $1,000. So, and when we have this liquidity pool, you go in with LSD 50% and 50% USDT to hold liquidity. So businesses can use this funding for listings and so on and so on. It's a lot of money in that segment. And what happens when you buy this liquidity right now? You go in at a rate. You actually have a token, a pool token that represents your production. So just play with this. If you produce 1 or 0.1 LSD every day from this liquidity pool, I now put in $800. It produces 0.15 LSD every day. That's not much right now, but it will do so for years. So that means when the LSD actually hits $1,000, I'm making $150 a day, not $1.50, right? Yes, so that's quite powerful. If you produce 1 LSD today through this liquidity pool, through your communities, then you will actually make in the future, in 1 year or 2 year, maybe $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day, $10,000 a day. That's the power of this liquidity pool. And it's really important that we all understand this, because this is what will build great fortunes for people around the world, for the people who participate right now. Imagine this, people, when the token is valued at $1,000, imagine you have to put in, like you put in one token now, $26. Many of you produce this LSD for free through your NFTs. So it didn't cost you nothing. And you put in 50% of the USDT and you produce 0.5% every day, but you actually just paid half for this because you already produced LSD for free. So you pay $26 then for one LSD in this liquidity pool. In the future, you will have to pay $1,500 just to get one LSD to put into this utility or this liquidity pool. So the position you are in now, guys, it's insane. And this all breaks down to, will this company succeed? And then we're back again to the people who are building this company. It's not you and me. We are the community. We are part of the marketing. And we should all be grateful because the opportunities that are coming, we have not started yet. And already this is seriously lucrative for a lot of people, and it will be, but we haven't even started yet. We start now. Now we start to build value. Now we start to have a lot of other projects and so on and so on. So, and if you take this, the fact is a lot of people have a doubt about this crypto space. A lot of people have doubt about companies and so on. Some have bad experiences, but you got to understand this. If you do your research, actually research, and you go out and you see all the articles, the public articles about L7DEX, it's crazy. For me as a trader, this is the things I look for when I look after a project I want to invest in, a project I want to trade in. I try to see, okay, what is people catching on to, and what is and what is the substance of this company, this is just, it's powerful, really powerful. You have people from Binance. It tells me a lot. All these articles on all these exchanges, it tells me everything. No other company in the world has ever done something like this in the first couple of months before they even start. So just take this in mind. It doesn't matter. A lot of you people don't have the experience within cryptos, but you have to have faith that the biggest crypto exchanges in the world who has done reviews on L7DEX, they have the know-how and the people to make sure it's really good projects that are coming on these exchanges. So you have to listen to rationality and data from people who have more experience than you when you are in this. And for me, those exchanges, I have a lot of experience. I have almost 12 years in this space. I've looked at over 1,000 companies, but still those guys at Binance, HTX, Coinbase, all those people have a lot more experience, a lot more people, and they are going good for L7DEX. Former NFT responsible at Binance sees a lot of value at L7DEX. This is the data we need to grasp and understand. This is going to be one of the biggest exchanges in the world, if not the biggest. So yeah, that's what I think about this liquidity pool, at least, and understand the mechanism. What you pay for your liquidity, what you produce today, in months, in 1 year, it will be 10 times, maybe 100 times more each and every day for the same amount, month after month, day after day. Yeah. Back to you, Tommy.
Sander, I know you are on fire. I really like to always listen to knowledge. I always learn something from anyone. Every day I learn something. It's not about how much they know. It's about what they know, and encourage that, because we are working as a community, but we are all individual in doing the business. But I like what Sandra is saying here also, that we have to understand what position we are actually inside, because it's unique, very unique. I know several people have said it, and I said it also since the beginning when I entered here in August, together with many people here, that for me, this is personally, that's my opinion. This is the biggest thing that have happened in the crypto market for many, many, many years. And I know Sander have said it himself on the presentations also. This time, I'm not going to miss it. This time, I'm not going to miss it. And we have it right in front of us now. How many of you had Bitcoin when they started? How many of you had Ethereum when they started their changes? How many of you had BNB from Binance when this came, when they gave away free BNB to build up the community? Few people, they send out these emails and they got free BNB, and they are, if they are still keeping the BNB, they have a huge, huge value. And this is what we are doing here also. So, Sandra, you talked about this and the production that we are producing every single day, but we are not going to have only LSD. We are going to have much more. Plus, what I think that many don't understand and realize, even though we have heard it many times, we are in a position that we are on top of the food chain when it comes to the other projects, the 500, 1,000 projects. Sander, can you talk a little bit about this part? Because this is where we are starting right now. And I say to the people who are here, who are inside of the community, God, we are goddamn lucky.
Yeah.
We are.
This actually, when you guys went to Hong Kong, a part of my questions were what is happening in the future when we sell out the NFTs, when phase one of the company building is over. What is happening for the people who are running a business? How can we do an affiliate deal later on? And one of the things you told me about were all these blue chip projects, and the NFT is giving the opportunity to make a business of all these blue chip projects. And I want to speak a little bit about what a blue chip project is, because for many new crypto people, it doesn't mean a lot. But when you come to crypto, it's all about substance. It's all about utility and substance. And blue chip projects, it's more like that is crypto currencies and projects and tokens with substance, who have backing from authorities, or who have backing from real life assets or commodities. It's actually really good cryptos, and no platform has 500 to 1,000 blue chip projects now. So this is something that really gives a solution to the market, because I have spoken a lot about this, that JP Morgan, that finance institution alone, want to put $50 trillion into asset-backed crypto, into blue chip projects, into commodity-backed cryptos. That's $50 trillion. That's one financial institution. So, and if you take in comparison the whole crypto space, or at least what is listed on CoinMarketCap today, is $1.2 trillion. So that means JP Morgan alone needs a platform, looks for a platform, and this is also with all the regulatory stuff. Also, they are looking for this kind of solution. So, and for us to be able to make money of this, remember this is so fantastic for LSD token alone, because you have at least 500 companies with substance that are going to buy your tokens. You guys are producing tokens. You guys are producing the LSD. You guys are producing the LUSD, which are going to be the main fuel for the whole system, for the whole L7 DEX, for the decentralized platform, for the centralized platform. So this is, when it comes down to utility, this is so crazy. Can you believe all the transactions you will have, and the potential for huge transactions and huge volume because of these blue chip projects? That's projects which governments will invest in. BlackRock will invest in. It's crypto with substance. It's much more like the stock market, but with much more fair potential for the people participating, because it's not the ordinary way to do finances and investing. Just to explain that also, when people are listing on an exchange, they do a tokenomics instead of going to investors, and investors dictate your company, how you run your business, how you scale your business, and you also have to have some loans on your business. This is what makes crypto and blockchain and IEOs and ICOs. ICOs is not so good, but IEOs, initial exchange offerings. That means when the exchange says, oh, we can offer this project through our community on our platform, that means it's really a project with substance. So yeah, it's so much to comprehend, but it's so much to create fortune. It's so much to create fortune. And you, Tommy, and a lot of you people here has been involved in crypto for many years and been involved to different projects and IEOs and ICOs and so on and so on. But I bet everything that I have at least never seen a company that involves the community on this level ever, with the funds, with the interaction on the platform. This is a DAO, so it's also a decentralized organization, which means our NFTs has voting rights on this platform. And I spoke to Tommy and Terje yesterday, and let's play around with these numbers. If our community has bought NFTs for a couple $1 million, then this small community actually have some percentage of voting rights to L7DEX. It's like owning a couple of percent of maybe like Google or YouTube. This community, us, that's, yeah. I'm really grateful for this, and I also want people to think clearly for some days and make sure to make the right choices. We have a short window now with the NFTs, and the NFTs is also special because they have the rights and hold rights to productions and introductions to other projects and so on. First rights to buy tokens, go into liquidity pools, and it's always a huge upside. I just told you about one liquidity pool. Imagine when we are doing blue chip projects and we are going into those liquidity pools. So it's, yeah, many tools here, and I see a really bright future for the people who are making choices right now. Yeah.
Can I ask about something, because something can be very new for many, and we are talking about all this crypto things, but the project that can be anything inside of the crypto field. It can be something with Web3. It can be something with gaming, which I personally have no interest of, but if I can make money on it, yes, please, thank you. Is that what we are talking about here?
Yeah, actually those kind of things, and L7DEX also works like an incubator who helps those projects up, and then L7DEX have a bigger share of tokens which will go to the community. When L7DEX have first-hand action on helping building a business, it's also a bigger revenue for for us as a community and for L7X. So, and not only for metaverses and all that, because that's Web3 and metaverse is the future. I have spoken about this many times. 81 of the 100 biggest businesses in the world are already using blockchain technology in different ways. So that's 8 of the 10 biggest companies in the world are already inside this. So Web3 is right around the corner, and L7X, how I see it, is maybe the biggest platform for listing Web3 projects, but not only Web3 projects, also the projects which are listed here will be more Web3 and blockchain, metaverses, and cryptos up against commodities like gold, silver, oil, and so on, industries, a lot of stuff, but it all will be of substance and real business, real commodities, real projects behind it, not shit tokens with dogs and all that stuff on it.
I have to laugh when you're always mentioning this part, that all the, all that part. But Sander, I know that now we are sitting here with a lot of people from the communities and different communities as well. And today is number 5th of November and 17. We are going to talk about the NFTs, what we are doing with them now. But I'm not sure, I haven't even asked you, Sander, if you're able to even share something from the back office, how the function is for us right now. There is a lot of people who have bought NFTs now, and a lot of people don't know about what we can actually do, but we're going to talk about that after. But are you able to share something about the back office, how this is actually working for us right now?
I sit up in the mountains in Norge, in Norway, in this Troll Mountains, so I have bad internet connection, but I will try to start up my L7X, because I actually wanted to show you guys also from this liquidity farming. So I will try to start my L7X.
That's cool.
I also was thinking about this with the NFTs up to 17th of November. Think about this, guys. I was or still am involved in a project called Black Gold. It links cryptos up to commodities, and this was oil then. That NFT started its life for $1,000. This spring you could find it at OpenSea for $158,000. So that is also some of the potential with our NFTs, that they will also rise a lot in value. Tommy, I'm really sorry about this. I will try to start my web reader again so I can start L7X.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. You can try that, and we can talk about the NFTs in the meantime, because everybody know, and if they don't know, you have to be in the different groups, so you get the information. But 17 is the deadline for people to get the NFTs. And why should we be so in a hurry to get some NFTs?
It's many different reasons here, but I will say one of the huge main reasons for me is actually I want to be able to share this business opportunity with other people, because to have the opportunity to help people putting money to work in this system. So I want to collect a lot of NFTs so I can think ahead for my community, my future community, because this is a business which will be here for many years. That's one thing. And another thing is that you actually produce LUSD as well as LSD, but the LUSD is really valuable, because when we start the Bitcoin mining, you will spend LUSD. So do you want to produce that for nearly free and spend that on another liquidity project, which also might go 10 times? The Bitcoin might go 10 times over the course of the next 3-4 years. So yeah.
What about those who cannot get their hands on NFTs before 17 now? We know that, okay, many people want to have it, and we are also going to talk about how they can convert LUSD, or even if they have USDT on L7. Here we have. So we will make a chat. There is an WhatsApp chat, but I also see the numbers there. There is not as high numbers as it should be compared to how big the community is here, who are actually sending in this list. Because each and every one of you, if you have some LUSD, or even if it's USDT on L7, we are sending in information that we want to have NFTs of these assets that we have there, because this we can do right now.
Yeah, the most of the people are, or maybe 30-40% of the community are still struggling with the claiming, and a lot of people want to buy these new NFTs. And if you have some LUSD or maybe some USDT on your, I don't have so much staked amount here today, you know, I'm buying NFTs. So, but everyone who has some NFTs will have some staked amount if it's on auto staking. So, and you have the opportunity to release that by unstaking it, and you will get it to your assets. And if you have USDT or LUSD or just one of them, you can get this form or help to fill out this form to application for you to have more NFTs while they fix this claiming problem. So that's a solution for everyone, and everyone who has something and want to reinvest into NFTs, make sure to reach out to someone. If your sponsor is not available or active, just make sure you reach out to someone in the community.
But what I will do also, because I know we have small communities in our communities, like this.
Yeah.
And that sometimes makes it hard to reach out to everyone. So what I will do on the Facebook group, at least, I don't like to have messenger chats, but only for this now and for this period until that time. I know some of you know how to send it in, so your uplines or sponsors get it, and they are sending it in a WhatsApp group. But for those who don't know it, I will put up a chat only about converting LUSD or USDT to NFTs, and I will make sure that we will get this information forwarded.
It's fantastic, Tommy, because I also see, unfortunately, even in my team, it's a few applications coming in. So that's really a good solution. You're making this chat and group for it. I don't know if I just might shed some a couple of minutes on this community bit on the liquidity pool, Tommy.
What did you say?
Is it okay I shed some light on this community bit on the liquidity pool?
Yeah, surely. It's for the community, about the community.
Yeah, because as you see here, I started my liquidity pool a couple of days ago, and I for my 2 LSD, I spent my $52, and that made me 10 tokens. And this token will then produce it has 0.02 LSD every day. So that's not much right now, but if the LSD is worth 2,500, it's 100 times more than today. So that's the force about it, and it's no question LSD will at some point reach 2,500. That's for sure. So this is the force about this liquidity pool. Think ahead. We pay very little for it now, and it will pay a lot in the end. So for $500 in liquidity pool, I made myself 0.12 LSD. So if I think it's $2,500 each LSD, and that's how I think, so I actually had a good salary because it's $2,500, not yet, but soon. So that's cool. And the cool thing is many businesses and many affiliate programs has a limit. You need to buy yourself another package, go into another project or blah, blah, blah to have the earning rights to that. This is so cool because your NFTs, you don't have to participate in the liquidity pool if you don't like to, but you still earn on your community going into the liquidity pool. So these NFTs are so cool. So this is the community bit of it. We're not having a lot of liquidity now. I put in the most myself, $800 just to start with. And but still, I see the people who are further down in the community, because none on the direct sponsored line here, but still the people who are in between, the ones with liquidity pool and me, are still earning money every day on that liquidity pool. So it's really cool. And imagine you have a community and you maybe produce 10 or 5 or 15 or 200 LSD every day. Can you imagine the future then when it's $100 or $1,000? Yeah. Is there something more, Tommy, you want to speak about the NFTs? I think the most important now is to spend the time wisely the next 10 days. Make sure to spend your time wisely, because what you do in this time, in this next weeks, that is some choices that actually can change your life forever.
No, right now I think it's important to get out this chat. I know that Tore Einar is also talking very good about this in his presentations about everything about the liquidity pool and things like this. And I think we have to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, because that's the only way we learn, and we learn also by doing. So don't be scared of taking a look in the back office and try to do something about this. But what we didn't mention here is that when they're going inside of the liquidity pool, the USDT have to be on the MetaMask, not inside of L7.
Yep.
But come on, we get it for half the price, but like the value of it is extremely good. So I really encourage everyone to check what you have on your back office on the LUSD and the USDT. And when I put up the chat after, let us know. You will see a small information there how to do it. So we need also the UID number, which you find on the community under user level, the gray numbers there. That's what we need to have you, but you will see it on the chat there. And then I think it's very important to deep dive into the liquidity pool. I know people are in hurry now because we feel pressure day and night of calls and presentations and things like this. I really encourage everyone, which have nothing to do with the liquidity pool or the NFTs, but people who are going inside now, make sure that they do a little bit work themselves by downloading the MetaMask, put up the MetaMask correctly. I am 100% sure that every one of you can guide your invites to do this part. 100% sure. When we make the MetaMask, just make sure we are on the Binance Smart Chain there, and then use your UID to connect there. Then we can take the presentations. So let's really put the fire now, because I know it's gonna be sweaty days until 17, and I'm 100% sure number 15, there is a panic button going on in this community and all other communities, because, oh, I need more, how can I do? And I have some people who have been thinking for 2 weeks what to do, and they will knock on your door also, number 15, 100% sure. So be prepared of, put on the short sleeve t-shirts and get to work, because we have a bright future in front of us. Sander, I know I sent a message to Renar here also, but I don't think he's here right now. He didn't even reply, so no, I don't see him. But we have another person here who might want to say a couple of words, because I know he is also leaving very soon, and let me check if he's still here, and he is. So let me also welcome one of Renar's sponsors, and that is the great Irish man, Peter. Peter, you are here, and I think you are actually 5 minutes away driving from where I am, because you are in beautiful Koh Samui and enjoying a couple of days here. Peter, are you with us here now?
Yes, I am, Tommy, and I hope maybe later we can get together and have a beer and a bit of a catch up. So I look forward to that. And can you hear me okay?
Surely.
Okay, great. And, it's like you say in the introduction to the call, we build, friendships and relationships. We learn from each other. I mean, I've learned immensely from listening to you guys on the call today, and I congratulate you on the way you're presenting the information, to the community here, to the public. And everybody has their own skills, their own, niche, what they're good at. And it's when, we come together, as a community, that we can really advance together and learn and identify the position that we are in right now, which you guys did very, very well, on the call. And sometimes that pioneer sort of stage, and I would call this a pioneer stage in this project, and for many people who have become involved already in this. You may be new to the crypto space. I mean, I'm not new to it, but I'm not as educated on what's going on behind the scenes and on the crypto and, all the way that fits together. I've been more involved in the marketing side, and, the technical side is something that I'm not really, savvy about or educated enough. But just by being on this call today, it has been, very educational for me. So it doesn't matter which level, that your knowledge is at, just maybe realize, from people who are experienced and who are in the know and look and know how to evaluate this type of project, that they're all coming back and saying, we're absolutely in the right place at the right time. Now, being in the right place at the right time is great, knowing that, Bitcoin is going to explode in the next bull run and maybe do a 5x or a 10x, but if you don't take action, it's of little use to you. That's the bottom line. So what can we do to engage, with this? Well, first of all, I believe there's immense value right now for people to, purchase NFTs and be able to collect the LUSD, which again was outlined in the call, that is an asset for us, so that will allow us to get into the mining of assets like Bitcoin. And I mean, that is a no-brainer for me. I would have just joined the program because of that. And okay, let's say you want to join the mining of Bitcoin for $1,000 or whatever, just an arbitrary number. 50% of that is going to come from USDT, which, we're going to have to, pay basically the equivalent US dollars for that. But the other half is being produced from our NFT staking, which is basically we pay one time and we get rewarded every day, coming in. And also for building a community, we're also being rewarded in that. So that part is actually very interesting, because we're basically getting that, at a big discount. So that's a huge asset for us, the LUSD, allowing us to get into the Bitcoin mining and mining for other tokens further down the road as well. But we don't know exactly how that's going to look, but that's something that we'll be starting hopefully within a month or so, the end of this month, beginning of next month. And acquiring an asset now like Bitcoin is huge, because also, like there was identified on this call, today, why get into the liquidity pool? Because you're getting the LSD at a very, very low rate, very, very low. Same now when you mine Bitcoin, you're getting it, okay, pretty low compared to where it potentially will be after and during the bull run. So it's being in the right place at the right time is essential in business, and especially in the crypto space. And that's where we're positioned, right now. There's going to become other things as well that we'll be able to participate in as we evolve here, the IEOs and, lots of other interesting things that we can, as a community, participate in. But you'll have good guidance and mentorship from, the people that know, who will advise and illuminate the way forward for you. So, really with that, Tommy, I don't have really much more to add, just really to congratulate you for putting this call together, and also Mr. Cryptonomics. I wonder if that's in your passport. Who are you? I'm Cryptonomics. Oh yeah, of course you are. Off you go. You guys were doing such an amazing job, this evening on the call. Now, if there's anything you want me to cover more, Tommy, I'm quite happy to do that, but I just, don't want to take up anybody's time here more than we need to. I think all the main points have been, covered, and you guys have done that better than I could ever do it. But as I say, just, want to congratulate you and everybody else here, the pioneers on the call. Just know you're in the right place at the right time.
No, I'm first of all, I'm very grateful for your time, Peter. It is always nice to share knowledge, as we say, and Sander, Cryptonomic here, have helped a lot. He's always doing, and Terje, who is sitting in the background today, he's here and having the full control of the meeting, the group here, answering the chats and so on. And today, I don't think we are going to talk much more about it, because we wanted to talk about the two main topics right now, and that is the liquidity pool and the NFTs. So we will have a lot more information. So and I will, after this call, put up this chat and a very short guideline what you need to do to get the NFTs converted from your LUSD, and if there is some USDT on your L7, not on your MetaMask, okay? So we will have more calls today night, and many people here, Norman, Cryptonomic, Terje, me. We will share a lot more in the coming days now, but we are definitely going to have focus now on getting people on board. So take the things in your hands and make sure that they are doing the first steps by themselves. It's not difficult. It's like downloading any other app on the market. So just create a wallet, and whoops, we are there. But don't put in money before you're sure that you are on BNB Smart Chain, so you don't put it on the Ethereum mainnet there. So make sure that we are there first. So I guess, Terje, you have been taking very good care of the chat here and answer as far as you can. And if there is more questions, we are not going to deep dive into the chat here now, but we will definitely be on board 24 hours now the next 2 weeks. So it's not the last time you hear from any of us here. I see Tanya is here also, so great to see you again, Tanya. We will be on. Just make sure now that put the gasoline on the fire, so you will smell it and see it in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I wish you all a fantastic Sunday, and we see you soon again. Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.